guys, Ally here from Next Chapter Homestead, and today we're working in the garden. I've got some seedlings that I need to plant out and some containers that I want to fix up. So I'll be replacing whatever's in those two hanging baskets today with some strawberry plants that we've got, and we also have some jalapeno seedlings as well as some tomatoes that have to go in the ground and some eggplants. So let's see if we can make some space and replace the old with the new. Okay guys, so for today I'm going to start with the tomatoes. Let's just go over what my plans are so that you have a little bit more of an understanding of what I'm doing. We actually started these seeds together and this is what we've got, and they are ready to go into the ground. So the plan is to look at the different varieties and designate them a vague area of planting, because obviously things can change as we get busy today. So the very first one I've got on the end here is the Linda seed that we planted together. I'll put the name on the screen. I can't remember it right now. This particular plant has got a container that it's going to go into, and we'll probably plant that out. Then here in the next row I have 3 money makers that came up, and we're going to plant those. One of these will go in the rose bed. I had originally planted 2 there. One of them just didn't take off at all and the other one exploded. So we've removed the sickly plants and we're putting a nice new fresh one in the hope that we'll have better success. In our next row we have our rodated tomatoes. There are only 2 of those, and I would prefer to grow them in containers, but we're going to try and find them a big enough space within the garden so that they can stretch out and have a slightly more prolific yield. In the second last row of the tray we've got 2 rodated tomatoes. They are an indeterminate tomato. So what that means is they only give off 1 flush of tomatoes, and once that's done their yield is over. Then for the other varieties that I've got here, all of them are indeterminate. So that generally means that they can continually produce throughout the season. So once you've picked your ripe tomatoes, they do still put more flowers on, and you can have the potential of getting more fruit off of them. In this last row we have 4 Julia Child tomatoes. They are also an indeterminate variety, and they should give quite a large tomato, a more pinkish in color tomato though. So we're going to try and find them a nice space where we can string them so that they have the space they need to grow and the support they require to hold the size fruit that they give off. Hey guys, so we're here in the line garden, the garden that meets up with the chicken run and coop, and I'm actually going to remove these broad beans here today. They are struggling a little bit and I need the space more than I need the broad beans, so I am going to be removing them. We're going to be pulling out our garlic. Not the most successful crop we've ever had. We really do struggle to grow garlic. One day we will get it right, just not today. So all of this here will come out. And then I'm leaving this volunteer tomato. It is far enough away from the coop that the girls can't eat it. And then we've got a cucumber, and over here it looks like our dahlia has bounced back, and I do believe that that particular one is a white dahlia. So I'm going to get stuck into this. So today I'm going to be planting a moneymaker tomato in this gap over here. We had originally planted 2 plants. One of them has rooted itself quite successfully and is very happy and has taken off. I'll show you that one shortly. But now the one that we had planted here just suffered. For some unknown reason, it just didn't take to its surrounding and it withered and it died. So today we're going to take one of our moneymaker seedlings and we're going to replace the one that didn't make it. Alright guys, so there's the seedling that we've just planted, and that is one of the originals that we planted here in the rose bed. As you can see, Duncan has strung this tomato plant up. So starting at the base, this is what the tomato plant looks like. Duncan has removed most of the foliage up until the first set of flowers over here. Those will remain, and once they've set fruit, we'll remove any foliage above that. Then as we go up to support the plant's weight, Duncan has put in some string for us that he has just latched onto a wooden skirting with little hooks, and they come all the way down, meet up with our plant, so we can then weave it as we need to. So here are my 2 hanging baskets that I'm going to be planting the strawberries in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the weeds. I'll probably give those to the chickens, and then I'm going to replant them with strawberries. And I'm going to plant the strawberry plants out into the containers themselves. I have 4 strawberry plants here. I'm going to put in 2 per pot, and we're just going to hope for the best. This guy's got a cheeky little strawberry here. So, I guess this will be my reward today. That is the difference between a store-bought strawberry and one grown at home. There's barely any white on the inside, and it is incredibly sweet. Hey guys, I've just managed to plant out the tomato in that container. Unfortunately, we're going to have to call it quits for now because it started to rain. Hey guys, Ally here from Next Chapter Homestead, and I guess this is where I'm going to cut the video off for today. Unfortunately and fortunately, there is a storm brewing, which is great for the seedlings that we've just planted, but not so great for me because now I've got to catch some chicks and put them in the safety of the coop. Wish me luck, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.